Hey, welcome back to the Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop. I'm Skip, and today we have another original Sweet 16 Red Line restoration project on the turntable. This is the custom Camaro. It's one of the original Sweet 16s. This one was in pretty good shape. I found it in a box. There was a whole box of cars, diecast cars, that my brother-in-law found for me. There was a guy who was going to dump them at the transfer station, get rid of them. My brother-in-law found them for me and sent them to me. And in that, I found a couple old red lines that are worthy of restoration. This one, again, is one that I've been looking for. The only problem with this one is that right there in the firewall, right behind the hood, that piece is missing. I don't know how that got missing or anything like that, but it's missing. And I'm going to see if I can work a piece or something in there to repair that and see what we can do. But the windshield looks like it's in really good shape. Again, the car's got the hood, so that's good. The redline wheels aren't too bad, but I don't know if I think where I'm taking it apart, I'm probably going to just replace those as well. Well, let's get it apart and into the shop. All right, we are here in the shop. We've got our little custom Camaro Hot Wheels Sweet 16 Redline car all taken apart. The base doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. It's going to need to have some little cleaning up, tarnish and stuff. Dip that in some lime away and water. I'm not even sure about those wheels. I might even keep those wheels depending, since they seem to be original ones that came with the car. Windshield looks like it's in good shape. Not me. It doesn't look like it's too scratched up or anything like that. A little washing up and maybe a dip in the Pledge Revive should take care of that. Interior, nice. Just again, a little cleanup should be fine. Again, this car I found in a like a big tote of cars that my brother-in-law rescued from a guy who was taking it to the transfer station, and it got for me. And this was one of them. One of the crazy things. So here's the body, and it got it all drilled and tapped. But look right there, right above where the firewall would be. That piece is missing, and I'm trying to figure out, because it didn't look like the car had ever been tapped or removed or anything like that. But of course, you see the windshield was in good shape. So whether that was just something that happened during production of this car or what, but however that little bit of thing came out, I don't know. But I think we got some things. We're going to try something to see if we can replace that and get it fixed up. So let's move on. Okay, you can see here that that was the piece that was missing on the front of this custom Camaro. What I did is I cut it out of another mainline casting, from I think it's a '67 Camaro. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to do a little bit of the old baking soda and super glue. See if I can get that in there to fill that piece in. Behind there, I put a piece of masking tape, and also I have the windshield behind there, kind of to fit it in place a little bit. Let's see what we got. All right. Well, we have our little custom Camaro Sweet 16 body. You remember this part above the firewall was missing. I cut another one out of a newer mainline Camaro casting that fit right in there, and so the hood still goes up, and it fits in. It seems to fit in all right with the windshield. Had a test fit that, and I think everything's working good. I used the old baking soda and super glue trick. And so it seems like it's pretty good there. I still got a little bit more filing probably to do and sanding. And, of course, we got a little bit more painting and stuff that's going to have to priming and painting, too, before we can actually get the Spectraflame paint on it. All right, let's move on. Here's my custom Camaro. I have taken and I put in this other piece off of a mainline car. That was a piece that was missing from this Sweet 16 restoration. I then I put it together and I glued it with CA glue and some baking soda. And so got all that taken together. The hood still opens and closes. and it's looking pretty good. Again, I primed it and stuff because I really like that primer. I like the Tamiya fine white primer. It looks really good. And what I'll do is I'll use some of this silver base coat from Second Chance Red Lines, and I will I'll clear coat. I'll paint that over first, and then I will use the regular Retroflame color. Well, anyways, let's move on. Well, here we have all the pieces ready for our custom Camaro original Sweet 16 red line. I painted it with Retroflame red paint, and I got the base. We got the base all cleaned up with some flits, and it's shined up pretty well. Got some new red line wheels from Second Chance Red Lines on there. I think that looks pretty sharp. And then the windshield came out excellent. It cleaned up really nice. You never know that thing is over 50 years old. And the base cleaned up well as well. So let's put this thing together and see what it looks like. Here's my fully restored original Hot Wheels custom Camaro. It is number 11 in my goal to collect and restore all of the original Sweet 16 cars. This is a U.S. casting. The custom Camaro was one of the first cars released in the 1968 Hot Wheels lineup. When I found this one in a huge tote my brother-in-law rescued from the transfer station, the metal piece under the front windshield was missing, so I had to fabricate a piece. Then I coated the car with a silver base coat and Retroflame red from Second Chance Red Lines. I replaced the wheels with new red lines, detailed the front grille and the rear tail lights. After a wash in soap and hot water, I detailed the windshield and dipped it in Pledge Revive, and then washed the dirty interior. This is another fun restoration, and it brings me one car closer to my goal of restoring all 16 Sweet 16s. I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless, and thanks for stopping by the shop.